I'm Nigel, I'm the General Manager for ADT in Leicester. Part of my role is, which we're going to introduce in a minute, the Taxi Academy, which is to get guys badges, cars and working with a company. So in essence, I'm the General Manager overseeing sort of everything that goes on in Leicester. I'm very much involved with the Taxi Academy. We started this around about 5 years ago. I was one of those in that role starting that. We've got a new gentleman who unfortunately couldn't make it today, Raj, who's taken over in Leicester. So I'm kind of overseeing him, still holding his hand a little bit, just about to release him into the wild to do it all on his own. If you're looking at other councils, they're very outdated. Just as for instance, if you went to Leicester or Wigston Council and said I want to book a test, they go fine. 6 months time as your test date. We can pretty much get at least 1 or 2 tests every month. We can get a guy usually within inside 6 weeks a badge in his hand. So in essence, it was the speed, to get people in. Nowadays, we don't want to wait for anything, do we? Amazon, we want it delivered today, not next week. That's where we are now. And it's the same with, I want to be a taxi driver, I want to be one now or as quick as possible. And again, there's no real help or assistance for the other councils. Go off and look for it yourself. We're there to put them, you can look here for a bit of advice, we can help you with this. We're now covering not just getting the badges in the cars, tax laws which are changing, there's those things like tax apps around, anything really connected with the industry. We try and help them with, help them along the way, because it is daunting at the beginning. That's right, yeah. I have a joke with guys. I prefer somebody that hasn't got a clue, because they've got no bad habits, they don't know anything from, I had a licence here, and they are the best guys. You're moulding them how you want them from the start. Getting away from the old style taxi driver, getting the car to sit down, shut up, we're training them, not just to drive a taxi, customer services, everything involved to bear what we want as a company from them. That's right, part of the Take Me group, we're taking on firms around the country, so we're introducing that to them. Leicester, we've got like I said, the experience of 5 years, this is how we did it, or this is how we're doing it. Again, tailor it to everybody. There's the basic model, book the test, so on, they can do it their own ways and that. But again, like with most councils, like I say, I'd probably the same all the way around the country. You can't get a badge for 6 to 8 months, we can get you one in 6 weeks. Again, we're there to hold their hands all the way through it, and even once they get to work for us, I'll sit with a guy and say, me and you are sitting here face to face, Uber, I've got a problem. A week later, what's your problem? This is it, you don't have to be a new taxi driver. I've got drivers 3 or 4 years down the line, what to do, how to do. And again, I'm new to this, I've been out 8 hours a day and I'm only earning a £1 note. Let's have a sit down. When are you logging on? Where are you logging on? How many hours are you doing? That kind of thing. We're there to help them.
So it's real people talking to...
Real people to real people, yeah. I know we're in this modern world where we all live like this, but it's nice to have the face-to-face contact. And again, a lot of guys are not, myself included, I'm not really into computerised stuff and that, and sometimes it's easy to do this than what? There's the what's. So yeah, they've got that, they can come into us with that and sit and talk to us. That's the idea of it. We're there all the way for them, and hopefully they'll see that. I want to work for these guys. We've got incentives for them to come and work for us anyway, certain things with rents, commissions to start off with. We're just doing a deal at the minute to get cars. There's a lot of problems getting cars at the moment. There's a company coming in that they tell us they can supply fully licensed, ready to go cars. Again, that's helping them. So yeah, we're pretty much doing everything and pushing them in a car and go, there's your first customer, off you go. So at the end of this video there should be a little link which you can click on, which will take you to our website. which leaves some contact details. We will then get in touch with you, invite you in for a brief chat, explain everything we can do, and from that point onwards, if you want to, we'll book you on your test. Like I say, the best decision you'll ever make.